my channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about 5 major money I made and my reactions to them. So this is not your usual personal finance video, right? This is just us chit-chatting, right? Talking about, things we did in the past and how we reacted to them. This is going to be super interesting, so stick around and let's go. Number 1. Okay. I was negotiating my salary. Okay, so that was the first major money move I had, and I was negotiating, my salary. If you followed my story so far, you realize that a few years ago, not too long, just a few years ago, I was in a job where I was earning 50,000 naira. So once tax and co-op is being deducted, I started earning 45,000 naira, right? And I remember when I did my first, financial goals, and one of them was, I want to be better. I listed a lot of things I wanted to achieve, and I realized, man, what I was being paid was never, ever in the next 10 years going to help me achieve the things I listed on my financial goals. So my first financial goal was to make a mad CV, make a great CV, and then self-develop myself and submit that CV every day. So eventually I got an interview with an amazing person, and then I was to, to negotiate salaries after I got the job. Yay! Okay, so when it was time to negotiate salary, calm down, guys, calm down. I was asked, how much were you earning in your previous place of work? I said, okay, let me say 70. God forgive me. Forgive me, for I have sinned. So I said 70. They did not move, they did not shake. They were like, oh, okay. So after the interview, one of the people who interviewed me came up to me and was like, you were the best person we had, during the interview, and I know you gave that salary, probably you were being honest. Remember I said, I'm giddy. No, the job you're coming in for is really a lot. It takes a lot to deliver, and we want to pay you very well. So the next time you ask that question, please say something higher. Okay, ma, thank you very much. God bless you and your family and your generations. So I went back home. Luckily for me, I was called again. I don't know, maybe they forgot, right? Because they asked me again, what were you earning in your previous place of work? What were you earning? And I said 100. And I said, okay, you know what? To start off, before you're being confirmed, we're going to add 50% to your money. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma. You're going to do what? You're going to add 50% more to that. So we're going to start you up with 150 before you get confirmed. My reaction immediately was, fake it till you make it, man. I was like, you know what? I had other offers, and yes, I know I was paid 100, but I had other allowances to go with it. So me taking this, it's just because I'm passionate. It was fake it till you make it. I don't do that now. I don't do that now, but I did it when I was upcoming in the career field. And, I couldn't just let them know that I have not seen that kind of money. No, I can't now. I can't from my hands. They will use it against you. Okay. I don't know if they will use it against you. I don't know that. But that was what I did, man. I had to start acting like I'm doing you guys a favor, to get that kind of money. Where I was working, I had other allowances, So that was it. Second major money I made was from the sales of my goal management notepad. So I made some copies. I was really busy during that period, and I wanted a perfect diary to write out my activities, my goals for each month, just to be, to keep in check and to do well. I made a few copies and I was selling them. There was this particular day I went to the bank and I was selling to a friend of mine who works at the bank. She was a bank manager, at the bank, and I was marketing the book to her, telling her why she needs the book, how she could be better with the book. All I wanted was for her to buy 2 copies and leave me in peace, right? There was this guy beside me, and then he was listening to the way I was marketing the book and said, "Can you do 1,000 copies?" I just said, "You know what, no, I can't do 1,000 copies. I just have a few copies." And I went back to talking to my friend. And she kept pinching me, talk to him. I said, "No, I don't have 1,000 copies. I just have a few copies I want to sell and go in peace, man." And I think the guy took note of it, and then he went out. While he went out, she was telling me, "You can do it, sell it." I was like, "No." She said, "Just do it." And I said, "Okay." When the guy came back and I said, "Okay, how many copies do you want?" He said he needed it for a particular political stuff, right? So I said, "Okay, how many do you guys need?" And they said they wanted 1,000 copies. They went through the Notepad and they liked it. They told me to alter some things, to specifically tailor it to their need, which I did. When the 7 figures hit my account that evening, I could not fake it though. Let me not lie for you. I was crying. As in, the tears came from the middle part of my tummy, came up. And coincidentally, at the office there, was it at the office? Yeah, it was at the office, right? They were playing a particular song. Anybody can make it, something like that. I started singing the song. I don't know the song from anywhere, but I started singing the song because they were playing that song for me. So yes, I must have spent that amount of money over a long period of time, in bits and pieces. But I have not had it all together in one. No, my reaction, I could not fake it though. I was crying. I was thanking God. I was like, as this figure has hit my account like this, I'm a millionaire, so I'm not going to allow anything to make this figure go down. That was my reaction. So I was crying, I was excited, I was praying. Should we continue? Yes. The third major money move I made, right, was from a job referral. That wasn't not too long ago. So somebody referred me for a job, and then I got a message, "Hi Oyime," and this person is a top person, like A-list, the 1% of the 1%. "Hi Oyime, I want you to do something for me." First of all, I was wondering, how did this kind of human being ever have my number? Hey! I didn't even save it though. I did not save it so the person will not be viewing my status. And I realized that I'm too small for the job. Okay, so now the person chatted me up and said, "Somebody recommended you, a dear friend recommended you, and I trust you can do this job." Okay, you see, that's the problem with we poor people. I'm among you people. That's the problem. When a rich man asks us to do something, we don't know how to give prize. We want friendship. Don't look for which, my dear. Look at me giving advice. I did not give prize, though. I did not give prize. I said, "Okay, I will do it." I just was excited to work for this person. That price was not, and the job was a lot. It was a lot. So eventually, I was thanking the person who referred, and the person was like, "Make sure you send your invoice and you agree on your price before you start. I don't want to hear any stories." That's how I sent the message to my husband. I said, "Babe, what is this person trying to say? Was this person expecting me to send an invoice?" And he said, "Yes, why won't you send an invoice?" I was like, "No, I did not send invoice." So I had a figure in my head, and I was about to start. I was already typing "good afternoon" or blah blah blah. I was about to type the figure, and then I said, "Let me just double this figure so that if this person wants to, price, will still end up around this figure." That's why I just sent, in fact, double and a half of the figure to the person. The next I just heard is, "Okay, what are your deliverables?" We started speaking Oyibo. Oyibo to Oyibo. Give them. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to speak that. So, what are your deliverables and everything? And I listed everything. From the bottom of my heart, I listed all the deliverables. And the person said, "Okay, fine, I'm good with the price. Let's go." Immediately. I've not even started the job. "Oh, thank you very much. I'm super excited about what you did. Great job. Thank you." I said, "Is that how it is?" So you mean I could make this figure? So my reaction basically was surprise. And in a way, I felt bad about myself. I was like, why was I quick to not want to charge for this? Why was I quick to say, you know what, let me do it and wait for the person to give me anything in their mind? I think it's a feminine thing, right? I was discussing this with my mom some few days ago. I think it's a feminine thing for us to wait to be acknowledged. To wait, you know how you wait for a man to come and toast you, to tell you he loves you. I think it's a feminine thing, and we bring it into our careers. We bring it into our business, right? We wait to be acknowledged. I hate that statement. Give me anything. I think some males do it, but when they do it because it's a 419 method. They want you to give them more than, you know, the usual charge. So they'll be like, give me anything you have. If you give less than what the charge is, they'll reject it. But for the female, it's more of a feminine thing in terms of we always wait to be catched, to be fetched, to be acknowledged, right? You're trying to be humble. That's the word. Yeah, we're trying to be humble. It doesn't work in business, man. Give your bill. At this point, I wasn't going to charge. So even if I had given my bill, the person would have said no. That's the worst. And still is no, because I wasn't going to charge for the job in the first place. So my reaction was, you know what? I'm always going to give my bill. Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. And I'm always going to deliver my best. The fourth money move I made was investments. So, you know, when I started making more, even before I started making more, when I was making less, I had the habit of saving 5,000 every month. It was standard for me. But I wasn't necessarily investing. I was just saving because I love the concept of saving. You can't eat all your money, right? So even when I was earning really less, I was saving 5,000 every month. When I earned more, at a point, I wasn't saving. I got carried away by the money, by the bills, by the big life. But later on, I realized myself and I started saving and investing, right? So I started investing in stocks, in savings, in legit investment, because the person I was working for was, you know, the person I was working for was really big in on this investment thing with the bank. So we had bankers who always come, talk to me about different investment opportunities. So I always sit down and listen. So I always put my money in the right ones, especially the ones that are approved by government and everything. That was how the whole investment journey actually started. And then I carried it over. It became a lifestyle for me, investing. So though this particular year, I think the second year into the investing game, either the second or third year into the investing, in a year, my sister, I made over 200% profit, over 200% profit that year. It wasn't up to a year. I think everything was around October. My reaction, I became a lecturer. No, you can't sit with us now. You're not an investor. No. You mean the money you're spending is your salary money? No. I became a motivational speaker. God, this life. But truly, that was my reaction. So because I got it right, I did the right stuff, I automatically turned to motivational speaker. I'm just kidding, but yeah. I'm not kidding. It was the truth. I started teaching people about money. I started teaching people what to do. Then it grew into coaching, and then I got paid for coaching. Yes, that's how it happened. Yes. The final one was my husband. So husband, if you're watching this video, make sure you cut at the number 4. Don't go further. And if you know him, make sure you don't show him this part. Okay? Agreed? Good. Now, we just got married and your finance girl, we had to talk about money. I went for date night. So this night we're going to talk about the home front. We're going to talk about, you know, how we're going to take care of the home and how we're going to take care of your girl. So I was earning. I'm still earning, but as of this occasion, I was earning. So I believed a certain percentage of mine, you know, was going to come into taking care of the house and taking care of myself, because I'm an important factor of the house. So I thought a certain percentage of mine would come, a certain percentage of his would come, but of course his would be higher than mine. And I already had it in my mind, the percentage I was going to work with. So I was like, this is my percentage. I am going to insist. I'm not going to move more than this percentage. So I was ready for war. We got to the date night. I was about to start and say, babe, see, let's not talk much. This is the percentage I have. This is the percentage I'm going to give. Something just said, keep quiet. Let your husband start. Whoever said that spirit, thank you. So I kept quiet. I said, let him start. And then he started. When he mentioned the figure he wants to be giving me to take care of the house and myself. What was my reaction? Wisdom. I told myself, be wise. Keep quiet. You talk too much. Oyime, you talk too much. Keep quiet. That was how I kept quiet. When I heard the figure, I heard it again. I said, thank God I did not say anything. Baby, me want to give us this for the house. He said, yes. I started saying I would manage the money, I would save the money, I would invest. He said, no, I trust you. Baby, I trust you to take care of our money. My sister, that was my reaction. I was quiet. When he now asked, okay, your turn, you said you wanted to say something. Me? Say? I didn't want to say anything. I just wanted to let you know that we need to support you in any way. So, your girl, the reaction was to keep quiet. And then, going forward, it's not like I don't put though. Of course I do, but whatever I do is a favor. It's not official, because in the official agreement, that was not what we did. So it's me loaning you to loan me back. That kind of thing. So it was cool chatting with you guys. Like I said earlier on, this is not a personal finance video, it's just chit chatting. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've not subscribed, subscribe, man. And keep being better than where you came from. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day, guys. Peace out.